You know, maybe it's the sign of the times, but the silverware they're making these days is made out of some pretty flimsy material, if you ask me. If you look at that, it just looks like you couldn't scoop ice cream with that if you tried. Which I tell you, if you got into that ice cream thing, you could just probably just bend the heck out of it, but that's all right. You just straighten it out that fast and you can start all over again. And it's right back to its good old flimsy self.
Oh, my God.
Well, this is actually another optical illusion. This appears to be something happening that isn't, and you sell it in a number of different ways. It really can catch some people by surprise when you do it. You're sitting at a restaurant and say, oh, gee, look at this silverware. It's kind of strange. First, I'll show you the optical illusion where it looks like it's made of rubber. You grab the spoon about, I guess it's about midpoint. Every spoon is different, but you'll kind of feel the balance point on any spoon, and then you're very lightly holding it, and you start to wave it like this and let it just teeter-totter in your hand. And this is one you can only practice. Just look in a mirror and try it until you get the point where what you're doing is you're moving your hand vertically up and down. The hand is going up like this, the spoon is just wobbling, and it's just an optical illusion, and sometimes it doesn't look rubber at all, and sometimes it just looks like it's just made of rubber. And again, I'll only stress, just try it in front of the mirror a couple of times until you get to the point where it looks like you've achieved the rubber effect. They say, boy, this stuff is really made of flimsy material these days. Then you go into the bending. Now watch how this works. You put the spoon in your hand, but you notice it goes between the little finger and the ring finger like that. So it's sticking out here. The reason why is you want a fulcrum point here too, a place for it to hinge on, because actually you're not bending the spoon, you're letting it hinge down like this as you're bending the spoon. Now the other hand comes into play as a cover. It kind of masks the fact that this spoon is sitting here between these fingers. Just covers right over the front like that, and your two thumbs go together up at the top like this, hiding this. So you should just see the thumbs. So you say, well, look at the spoons, and then the hand comes in, and then basically what you're doing is just relaxing your grip on the spoon as you're making it look like you're getting really into bending it like that, and you bend it right over the top, and your hands come right over. And we're going to show you this from behind. Here we go. It goes down and stops there as you put in all the fake tension of bending the spoon. So it's all optical at that point. And of course, the body and the face and everything sells the fact that you're bending the spoon. And even the voice, if you do it, say, boy, this stuff is really made, it's cheap. And then when I straighten it out, it's really no clever way to cover this up. You just grab it like this and show it, hey, it's back. You can do that rather quickly. So it bends, and then say, hey, don't worry, it's straight. That's actually the whole of bending the spoon. And I say, when you pick up somebody's fine silver at their house and go, oh, boy, this stuff's really cheap, you'll watch some faces, jaws drop on that one, and then you make it all better real quick.